Now there are multiple methods that are present in an XPath by using which we can try to locate. Okay, so the first thing is, let us start with respect to text. Now text, when we can make use of text XPath is whenever we have some text in the tag, right? See, for example, consider this label. Are you finding any text? Yes, languages is a text. This text will not be inside the tag. See, consider here, if you understand with respect to the text. Okay, see here, if I am considering, this is a tag. This is angular braces div class attribute value class id attribute value style attribute value. There is no text, right? If you consider this label class attribute value language, right? You are seeing this languages, which is not present inside the tag. This is called as a text. This is called as a text. Okay, how to locate a text that will be present outside the angular braces and outside the tag. It will not be present inside the tag. This is not a text. This kind of is a text. And suppose if I want to locate something here, for example, if I go here, am I finding any text? Yes, skills is a text, right? This will be the constant text on the web page also. See, for example, consider the skills. This is a text. Hobbies, this will be a text. Gender, this will be a text. See, inspect. See, gender is a text. Gender star. Languages will be a text. This cricket will be a text. Okay. If you want to find, just right click, inspect. And if you are finding inside the tag, then that can be considered as a text. So for this, in order to locate this kind of elements, we have a method called as text. Now, how to write an XPath by using a text? Let us see. I want to highlight cricket by using text. Okay, I'll then first what I have to do? I have to write double slash label. Right, label is the tag name. For which I need to write? I need to write for cricket. Cricket is here. I'll click again. It will again highlight. Okay, label is the tag. Now what I will do? I will not write with attribute. I will directly write with cricket. I'll copy cricket. Double click and copy. Then inside the square brackets, we are writing with text method. So for that, I will write text, T-E-X-T. And as it is a method, I'll open close brackets. Then I will make use of equals, single quotes, cricket, single quote close. See, is it highlighting 1 of 1? Yes. Is it highlighting 1 of 1? Yes, it is highlighting 1 of 1. Now, is it highlighting cricket? Yes, it is highlighting cricket. So this is how we can write an XPath by using text. Okay, this is how we can write an XPath by using text. See, this is double slash, the attribute, the tag name, the text is the method, equals assignment operator, its value, text value. For example, if you want to write an XPath for phone star. So do we have a text in this tag? Yes, we have. So what I will do, I will make use of label, text. What is the text? Phone star is the text. I will copy phone star, and instead of cricket, I will try to write phone star like this. Is it highlighting phone? Yes. On the UI, it is highlighting phone. And am I getting 1 of 1 finding? Yes. Then our XPath is correct. Okay, this is text method. Text method in writing XPath. Okay. Now, next thing is we have contains as well. Okay. This is text. Next thing is contains. For the contains, in order to write, we have to write something like this. See, contains can be used to write partial text. Partial text. For example, consider we have this E, right? We have E. Many places we have E. Now you want to find all the elements which contains E as an text, right? Which contains E as an text. So for that, what we can do, we can write the XPath like this. Okay, how to write the XPath? Inspect. What I'll do, I'll delete this. Okay, once again, let me try to refresh the web page. Okay, Control F. Okay, Let me try to remove this advertisements. Okay, so now inspect first name, here controller. So how to write? I need to find all the elements that contains e, right? Slash slash double slash. Okay, I don't know which is the tag name. Okay, I don't know what is the tag name that contains e. So for that I will use star. Okay, star is nothing but whatever might be the tag name, and I'll open close square brackets. Inside this I will write contains. Okay, and I'll open close this bracket, small brackets. Here I will write text by using text and contains. Here I'll write e. See, all the elements which has e will be highlighted. See, register, it has e. Web table, it has e. Switch to is not getting highlighted. Okay, alerts are getting highlighted because it has e. Frames is getting highlighted. Widgets is getting highlighted. Autocomplete, all the elements which has e will be highlighted. Like this we can use contains. Contains is used whenever we want partial text to be highlighted. In that case we go with contains, and I have used contains and text both, right? Why I have used a star? Because I don't know what is the tag name. Contains is the method. Inside this method I have passed two arguments, as one is text which contains e. Okay, now suppose we want to identify the elements which contains name. Okay, which contains name. So what I will do, I'll try to replace instead of e with name. See, we have 12 elements with name. Okay, in the scripts also we can see it contains name. Somewhere it should be here. Okay, and there are other elements as well, right? First name, last name, so those elements are also contains name. See, full name, first name, last name, so those will also be highlighted inside this. Okay, so this is how we can make use of contains and text together to write an Xpath, where we don't want to write complete text, we just need partial one. Okay, now next thing is we have, other than this, we have siblings, ancestor, following siblings, preceding siblings, ancestors, which is a kind of relative Xpaths. Relation, it will try to give us a relation. For example, consider I will take this email address. Okay, this is email. Okay, not let's take email address. Let me try to take the drop down values. Okay, I want to highlight Australia. Okay, see, these are all, see here, I'll make use of magnifier again. Okay, see here what happens is, whenever you are trying to locate an element, see this ul, this is the parent tag, and all these li tags are child tags, right? These are all child tags. Why those are called as child tags? Because those are present inside the ul tag, which is the parent tag, right? See, this is the parent tag, which is all present under the li tag, right? So all these are all called as the child tags, right? This is parent. Now what is the parent for ul? This span tag. What is the this span? This is again a sibling, right? This is again a preceding sibling because it is above this. For this span is the following sibling, right? And what is the parent? This span is the parent because this 2 is inside span, right? These two spans are inside this span. Now what is the child? What is the parent for this span? This span is the parent. And these iframes are all siblings. What is the parent? Body is the parent again, right? So this is the relationship with respect to an Xpath. Okay, for example, if I open this span and if I go to this span inside this, okay, I think it is here or here. Okay, it's here, right? So this or li tags are all siblings. If you consider this, all this are the following siblings. If you consider this tag, then this, there is one preceding sibling and all others are following sibling to this second li tag. What is the parent? ul is the parent, right? So this is called as a relational Xpath. By using following sibling, preceding sibling, ancestor, we can try to locate the elements. For that, how to write is I will explain now. See, for example, I need to find an Xpath for Australia. Okay, I need to find an XPath for this select box, this class ID select to country results. I need to find. Okay, so what I will do, I will write with Australia. So for that, I will copy this. I'll write Control F. Okay, and I'll write it here as slash slash. Li is the tag name. I will write Li. Inside the square brackets, I will make use of text method. I will write text is equals to. I'll write the text that I need to highlight. Now it is highlighting one of one, so I am pointing to Australia. But is this the tag that I need to find? No, I need to find this UL. So for that, what I will do, I will either make use of slash dot dot. This is the XPath by for referring to the parent, or I can use slash ancestor colon colon UL. Okay, so this it will try to find. Either we can write with slash dot dot, it will try to point to the parent, or we can make use of ancestor. Okay, this is parent. Now if you want to find the following sibling, what is the following sibling for Australia? The following sibling for Australia is Bangladesh, Denmark, Hong Kong, India. All those are following siblings, right? So for that, slash following following sibling double colon li tag. All those will be highlighted. Bangladesh, Denmark, Hong Kong, India, Japan. Now you want to find the following sibling for Australia for Japan only. Then what I'll do? I'll open close braces. I'll write text is equals to, I'll give India like this. See, one of one finding. How I have wrote the XPath? I have wrote the XPath by using text, by using following sibling, right? If you want to find the preceding sibling again for Australia, what is the preceding sibling for Australia? Oh, we don't have any preceding. Oh, we have this preceding sibling, but it is not a country. So what I'll do, I'll take Bangladesh. Okay, what is the preceding sibling for Bangladesh? Australia, right? So I'll write slash preceding hyphen sibling double colon li tag. Okay, preceding preceding sibling double colon li tag. We have two siblings, two preceding siblings, but I need to find an XPath for Australia only. So I'll use text again. Text is equals to, I'll write Australia. Whatever the text I have here, I'll try to paste it here. So this will give me an XPath for Australia, right? So this is how we can write the XPath. This is how we can write the XPath for following sibling, preceding sibling, and contains text. Very common interview question. In order to write an XPath for a particular element, or whenever we want to interact with an element, we have to write an XPath, or whenever we need to perform some assertions for some validations, we have to write an XPath. So XPath is the core functionality for Selenium automation or UI automation, we can consider. Okay, so this is the XPath, which there are two types of XPath, relative XPath and absolute XPath, and there are multiple methods that are present, contains, following sibling, preceding sibling, text. All those are used in order to write an XPath. Okay.